I don't know. Some nights coming to trivia, it's actually easier down here because it's like commute time or something, later commute time. And the highway's crazy.
I could see that.
Helen Keller's. We regulate any winning in this valley, and we're damn good too. But you can't be any geek off the street. You gotta be handy with the phone if you know what I mean. Earn your keep. Helen Keller's! Mount up! It was a clear black night, a clear white moon. Helen Keller was in town, trying to consume some pretzels for the eve. So in the cheese I dunk, beat staying in, chillin' all alone. I just went wide up.
Oh, Monday I played your song at Platform. We had 14 teams, probably 5 were league teams. And, you know, most of them hadn't heard it because it was basically just you guys and...
we always come in third. Or Bill Clinton.
Yep.
It just proved to them that you can write a good song and it doesn't have to be performed well to submit it.
Well, and that's exactly what I left it at. I was like, you know, whatever spin you want to be. You want to make it around about one night? You want to make it about trash talk? You want to make it about just trivia in general? Like, a lot of people are sort of taking the spin of writing their songs with the idea of it being a promotion for, like, you know, or something I could include, like Jim had said, I'm writing like a theme song almost that you could use at the beginning of the game.
There you go.
And I'm like, that's something I totally had never, ever even considered.
Hi, Bobby.
Say hi to Bobby.
Hi, Bobby.
So I first met Rob looking for a DJ for our wedding, actually, if you remember.
Absolutely.
And trivia happened to be a good place to see how you MC things. So we came out, and I think that night we actually cut you a check.
Yeah.
We had a good time. Of course, I did not show up with my soon-to-be wife. I actually showed up with the maid of honor, which already from the beginning started a little controversy.
Yeah, that's right.
I think we did pretty well. We came up with Helen Keller's Tight Pants as a team name, and from there we just kind of gathered different people, and I think our team has a good balance of some older knowledge mixed up with some very weird knowledge, with some music, with some education.
Yeah.
Kind of all ties together pretty well when we all show up.
So you guys take it and you have that strategy of where you've got roles kind of defined as far as category. Like it's pretty obvious that Heather is the anchor for music, you know, for the most part.
Yes.
And she worked in a record store for a while, didn't she?
I think so.
Yeah.
She and I are pretty good at technology as well. She works
both you guys.
for a major cell phone provider right now. So she's down with a lot of the technology, and she really enjoys Jeopardy, and I think she's tried out a couple times. So she's really our...
Oh, no kidding. I didn't know that.
She's our general trivia anchor.
Oh, that's good.
And the others kind of fill in.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Fill in with our knowledge in specific areas.
Yeah, you guys definitely have a good, well-rounded type thing, and you play that definitely to your advantage.
Trivia! We're playing the game.
Question 1. What flower is often used as a symbol of secrecy? A dandelion, B, a carnation, C, a rose, or D, a
What role
lily?
do I play? I guess my role would be the team captain. I'm the kind of the organizer of the group.
Yeah.
Usually getting people together. I also try to be the comedic portion when Helen's not taking care of that herself.
Well, I was gonna say you're also like the source of team spirit, I'd say too.
Yeah, I guess you could say that.
You know, that was actually
it's all in good fun, you know.
very obvious with the song submission and the appearance that you guys had arrived in with last Sunday's game. Especially with Susie with the grill. There's a whole new level of respect.
She didn't buy that just for the trivia either. She's had that before.
And you'll get 50 bonus points for it. It's pretty simple. I'm going to give you about 60 seconds of this song. It's a song that we used from last night, which was hilarious. So we're going to play it again.
I have a big call
about 60 seconds. You can start once the music starts.
No, and it's always good. It's always nice to see Helen. It's nice to have you here. Helen!
I would have to say my favorite elements of the game are just how fast-paced it is. It's almost like a game show, but, you know, in your bar or a restaurant. So, you know, it's about speed, and the speed helps cut down. You know, you can't cheat when you're dealing with such a small time frame for the questions, and it's quick. You know, I love the fact that you go through, you know, 60 or more questions in a night rather than 15 or 20 at your average trivia night. So that's probably my favorite part of that. As far as the league goes, I love the friendly competition, you know.
Oh yeah, it's all
you get to know a couple teams, and with the Facebook group, you get some trash talking. I mean, it's all in good fun, and I love doing that. You know, the random meme or the Photoshop pop up. It's always good for a chuckle.
Oh yeah, keeps things lively. If nothing else, it keeps, you know, everybody's thinking and talking, and it's
There's an orchestra always tuned to which note? Chocolate cherries. A will accept it. If you guys agree an orchestra always tunes to A, tap your screens now.
You know, one of the controversial topics I think is probably the bonuses for multiple nights in a week, and that kind of works both ways. You know, when you're available and you go more often, obviously that's great, and then when you can't, you get more pissed
sandbags
off.
you, yeah,
because it puts you out of the running for, you know, first place in the league. So that is, I guess, one of the touchier points. Most of the time that's worked out for us, so that hasn't been a huge issue. But that's probably the big issue.
And I like that. You got a good grasp of the situation. Okay, I think we're ready. You'll have about 60 seconds to do it. I feel you got it in you, and go.
Make a wish and go out again.
Boom! Oh
yeah!
One of the interesting aspects about the final Jeopardy is that it really gets strategic, because you may want to win that game, but at the same time you may know that by betting so many points, if you've already played on an earlier night in the week, you may want to risk more because it could get you to beat that score. So,
that's exactly it.
So you know, you may give up on the gift card or something, or the win that night, but it may get you your league score for the week.
And that's exactly it. It's always different. Like for the non-league teams that are playing, it's a little bit more of like, well, I got this, screw it, I'll go for it. I don't have, in the season, I don't have anything really to lose.
Yeah. But if you already have, you know, if the game you're playing that Final Jeopardy is in is your high score for
you might want to play it safe
for the week. You want to play it safe. We always like the rivalry with the Effin' Farrells, obviously, and Bill Clinton.
Oh yeah,
I think there's some friendly rivalry there. And I love the trash talk with Richie. You know, back and forth.
Absolutely.
Some people I think maybe don't care for it, but it's all in good fun, and I think it's funny.
Feel about guessing very wrong.
Horrible.
You feel horrible.
I feel like I let down my mom, my family, my fellow chocolate cherries.
It's not going to do much.
Really, the entire human race.
I think probably the Collegian Court is our favorite venue. Although the food at Plan B is good.
Yep.
Also, we liked Brennan's, but it's a little further for us, and you know, Enfield is kind of our hometown. So the Wednesday night at the Yard Tavern works out well for us there.
Oh yeah, convenience is huge.
I mean, they all kind of have different. We like them all. They all have different kind of vibes to them.
Yeah, that was totally intentional.
Away with. After that last on-camera moment, you can only be so passionate. If you don't pull the right key, you get half of what we brought in today in ticket sales. The rest goes into the jackpot to make it that much more awesome. Go ahead. You have a few seconds in the satchel. I don't even know if this qualifies as a satchel so much. What do we have?
As Helen Keller's Tight Pants, we have an inside joke of boomerang. I think the question involved a boomerang one night, and it was a very obvious answer. So we ended up all reaching for the answer at the same time, and when our fingers collided, we ended up hitting L. So the joke is that the answer was boomerang. So
boomerang, I like that. Sounds good.